Boys' names ranked outside the top 1,000. Just outside the top 1,000, if you like animal-themed names, there's Wren, Fox, and Teddy. Teddy's probably going to end up feeling a little more popular in the scheme of things than Wren and Fox will, just because there are so many Theodores that have been born in the last few years. Chances are a good number of them will end up going by Teddy. If you like last names as first names, all of these are ranked between like 1,000 and 1,050. Campbell, Bishop, Crosby, Foster, Hollis, and Decker. Ranked between 1,000 and 1,200, we've got some like Grandpa Revival names with Howard, Lyle, Gerald, Abner, Ernest, Ralph, Wiley, Vaughn, Booker, and Elmer. More like playful or whimsical names. Ever, Cedar, Aspen, Lyric, Zephyr, Achilles, Casper, Sol. This one can also be pronounced Saul if you're using like the vintage versus modern pronunciation. Ziggy, Harlow, Sunny, Denham, Ender, Noble, Kit, Cove, and Huck. Another side note, Sunny is going to feel a little more popular because the Sunny, Sonny, is already in the top 1,000, and then Sunny, spelled this way, is also in the top 1,000 as a girl's name. I think this one's perfectly gender neutral. And then some uncategorized names I just missed on the first go around. These are all between 1,000 and 1,500. Ansel, Canyon, Chaya, Octavio, Vince, Draco, Aurelius, Benji, Wolfgang, West, Warner, Ranger, Alder, Arrow, Finian, Towns, and Coy. Fun fact, I've shared Wolfgang on a few consultations, and people in the comments think I made it up, as if like it wasn't Mozart's first name. It's actually a name that used to be fairly popular in Germany. If I recall, it was a top 10 name in the 30s and 40s or 40s and 50s. I know in the 40s. So there are a lot of like old men in Germany named Wolfgang. And just for funsies, looking to the names that were used in Times Square last semester in 2022, it's hard to find good ones here because it's oversaturated with a lot of very chaotic options. But there are some good ones. So Florence, typically a feminine name, love it for a boy. Freyr, which is like the twin brother of Freya in mythology, and Freya is probably going to be a top 100 name next year. So I feel like Freyr should start to go up as well. Blythe, another one that's typically used for girls. Poe, Russo, Spruce, Dell, Rigsby, and Rome, but spelled Roam. I would love to know what you think of these names, which ones you liked, which ones you didn't, which ones maybe you would consider using, and I hope everyone's having a great night.